This is gonna be our first like hard fight since the upgrade. Oh my god. I don't know how much damage that was. I think I saw 6,000.
What?
Hey, it's Riduckulous. In this game I'm gonna be trying to go for the barbecue rumble build. I started off pretty strong for it. Might not be the best route to take. Like I kept 3 cost from the initial minions, the rumble. But it's a really fun build. I've only played it once or twice, but hopefully in this game I could show you its power. It's another build that last patch it was used, but this patch it's a lot stronger because Rumble 3, a lot of 3 costs got buffed, but Rumble 3 got buffed as well. And Rumble's the main carry. I'm gonna be going for a variant where you go for the MECH and Rumble. So some variants they just have Rumble with different things, and some variants they go for the MECH as well. And
Let's blow this joint.
this and this, and I'll sell either of these two depending on if I win or lose. So generally the build is Rumble with Jeweled Gauntlet, Infinity Edge, and Titan's Resolve, because with the Flame Spitter you crit really fast and you stack it up, you do a bunch of damage. And also it's pretty good on the mech as well. Like he has AoE autos, so he'll crit in the AoE. And overall I've had a lot of fun playing this build before, so hopefully I could show how strong it is. Normally you wouldn't be having a board like this, you'd transition into it, but I don't want to say lucky, but kind of lucky with I got a Rumble from the minions, and then I got a Shaco right before the last carousel. So this another thing is, like, with this variant you can eventually get a GP, and you go for that because of demo. And usually what I'll do is if it's looking good, I'll start putting GP type items on Ziggs. Like if I'm pretty late and I'm doing well, I'll throw a GA on them. Maybe like some damage, Morello, something like that. And it could end up being backbreaking for your opponent. Oh, also another reason, I forgot to mention that I didn't feel as bad keeping the Rumble off of the minions, because normally it's better to sell to try to get more diversity in your board and basically more options, is because it's Plunder Planet, so I was able to get a little bit of gold from that. But if all goes according to plan, we're gonna get ideally at least a rod here, maybe rod and glove, or rod and armor. Other units, oh, there's an armor, that's awesome. Other units that are pretty important for this build are the MECH if you're going for that route. Any demo. Most people go with Celestial. I'm guessing, like from what I've seen, I didn't watch like a thorough guide on it, but from what I'm guessing it's for the healing, and you go usually Rakan and Xin Zhao, since basically 2 synergies for 2 champions. And I almost sold this because I forgot I was going to MECH. I think I'll slam this, but I'm not going to make the IE yet. You have to have Jeweled Gauntlet if you ever want to go Jeweled Gauntlet IE. Otherwise it's really bad. I'm probably going to use this for Ionic at some point, and the extra BF sword for GA. That's what my plan is, at least right now. So this next carousel in a couple turns, I want to get a rod, and if I can't get a rod, I want to get a sparring glove.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Generally speaking, I'd probably say this build, if you're going for the mech variant, you should try to get the 6 or 7 before you roll.
Don't make me hurt you.
Put that in over then. And I guess next turn I'll probably put both of these in because the synergy is going to be better than just having a random Annie. Or I could get rid of Mordekaiser and lose the Dark Star for the Shaco. Because the Shaco is really only there for when I have Fizz and for the Infiltrator. But basically, if it all goes well, sometimes you won't even see the Barbecue Rumble in this variant because the Garen will just kill everything before it has a chance to be just Rumble. But it's really fun. I definitely suggest, like, if you watch any of my videos, like, try it out on a normal before you bring it into ranked and stuff like that, just in case. That. Actually, this might be better. Because I don't really have too much frontline. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 7, then I'll roll. Ideally, I want to end up with the mech. Maybe some Mystic if needed. GP would be really good. And I think at 7, after I get the mech, I'm probably gonna stay there a while trying to get Rumble close or 2-3 stars. Because not only does it help the mech, but it's a lot of damage difference between a 2-star and a 3-star. So I want to get that Wukong, and it's coming right to me, so that's fine. Well, that's perfect, I should say, not even fine. And now we just need a glove, and then our Rumble items are complete. Next carousel, I would probably just go for a glove, unless I get it off the minions. And if I can't get that, then I'll go for armor or another rod, depending on what I think. Like if I'm lower health, I'll probably go for the rod to do more damage. If I'm higher health, then I think I'll probably go for the armor because it'll be for GP items. Definitely making that right away. Why couldn't I get rolls like this in my last video? 4 out of the 5 champs are for the build that I normally like going. I shouldn't say normally, I've been playing a good amount of. Ashe is another option, like you could go for Ashe and Lulu. So you could have 4 Celestial. There's a whole bunch of different things you could do with this build. It's really nice. Looking like I'm probably gonna want to go for, if I can't get the glove, the rod for more damage because I am losing health pretty quickly. I'll hold
No
that for
turning
now.
back now.
That. And then now I'm gonna roll just down
Rev up
to
and roll
50
out.
gold. I
Time to
swear
go
I
to
never
work.
get this lucky for these. Like I've seen so many of the champions for the last videos build. But basically now I want to get my Rumble to 3 stars and I want to get a Fizz. If I get a Fizz, I'm going to replace the Mordekaiser. At least for now, because he's really just there because I had an extra spot and it gives me Dark Star. There's nothing like great about him in this comp or anything. We are coming a little bit more online, but we are still gonna lose this round.
Your skills are inferior.
There's a good tier up.
Systems set to awesome.
Throw that there. So it tanks a little bit.
We must press on.
There's the Fizz.
To triumph.
So I think I'm gonna gauge my strength for a turn or two after this to decide if I want to go to 8 right away or roll more for the Rumble. Ooh. I was almost disappointed. Actually, I already made my mind up now because I see the 2 Rumbles, so I'm rolling more. Slightly better chances at this level than the next. And I have 2 Nikos.
All systems set to awesome.
Just need one more Rumble. It's actually really good. I think right after I get the Rumble, I'm gonna try to level up. And as you see, he's super tanky because he stacks up the Titans so fast. It is a little... Actually, I think it's really early to have a 2-star Rumble, almost 3 at 4-1 when going for mech. I think stage 3 getting a mech is really early, so I'm very close to good early, not very early.
With honor.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
One more Rumble. That. So we want to make an Ionic with this. We want to make a GA with this. I guess we could probably make a Redemption on probably Rakan. I like his CC a lot, so I'll give him a little more beefiness. And then when he dies, he'll heal the mech, ideally.
They will remember my name.
Alright, Scat. By the way, another tip. You should probably do more than I do in these videos. Let me quickly get
Rev
this
up and
Rumble
roll out.
done.
All systems set to
You should probably
awesome.
scout more than I do. Because when I'm talking, sometimes I don't think about it. But scouting is very important. So let's... Main thing we're looking for is Zephyr. Because I don't have a QSS on the mech. Normally that's one of its best items, but with this Rumble build you have to have all 3 of these items. I'm pretty sure, like I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm pretty sure this is a guaranteed top 4 with a 3-star Rumble at 4-3. So we want armor, then AP, because now we're going. So we're going for the AP because there is no armors. If we get neither, I guess we'd go for the tier, but we're gonna get an armor. This is gonna be for an Ionic. I'm gonna put it on Ziggs for now because it will eventually go to Gangplank. GA is a lot more important, but there was no armors, so I didn't have a choice. And I think I would have taken tier if I had to and considered Sojin, but I wouldn't have instantly made it. So again, we're looking for Zephyr. There's none right now. And then another tip with this build specifically, if they are Zephyring, you can move one of your mechs and move the spot that it's on. And you could frontline like all your units in this build. Well, I guess you could frontline Shaco, but it's probably best to leave him in the back. This is gonna be our first like hard fight since the upgrade. Oh my god. I don't know how much damage that was. I think I saw 6,000. Cool.
One jump ahead of me.
That's insane. For now, I'm just gonna toss this in because it's a strong unit. Now we're gonna try to get a GP and probably Ash or Lulu. No GP. No GP. Fine. Might be better to throw this in for the Dark Star. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I have one extra roll because of it.
Let us begin.
But yeah, this build is very, very powerful. Like I said in my last video, you probably shouldn't just blindly force builds. Like, I think the correct way, unless something is absolutely meta breaking like Kobe and Shaq was, to play this game is to adjust to every single thing and don't hard force in any game. But I am not that good, so I hard force quite a bit. Hopefully we get a... That guy's insane, by the way. Hopefully we get a GP. I think I'll hold the Soraka in case we go for level 9. That's really good. And I guess I'll hold this. Getting a 3-star and a level 8 is probably going to be really unlikely, so I'm probably not going to hold it for a very long time. Come on, armor. Damn. It's gonna be a while until we get a GA unless we get lucky on the carousel. So now we're still looking for GP.
Where
Grab
am I
that, I'm gonna
needed?
grab the Ash.
We must press on.
They will go no
Okay, I'll
further.
definitely take that. There it
Dead
is.
men tell my tale.
Probably move there. If he doesn't have tier 2 or GA, he's probably not the best on the front line. He's probably not going to be all ult. But that's going to be huge once we get one of those items or tier him up. Grab this
Have you
candy,
seen
I
my
think.
Tivers?
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to get it very easily. Oh, I probably could have. I could have kept it because of the extra gold from Plunder Planet. But now I'm
Dead men
probably
tell
gonna
my tale.
throw this in. I think it might be better than that buff, but I guess we'll have to see. I'm gonna go for levels now. And I can get rid of that. I'll organize a little better. And put her away. And this is just gonna be the stuff that I have 2 stars of already. But I would like the 3-star if I can. Oh my god. And this is the stuff that I need to 2-star. This is stuff I'm gonna put in when I have the chance. I don't know for sure, but it might be better than the Mordekaiser in this spot because like the small buff I get from Dark Star for 8 damage might not be worth the... If she ults once, it might be
Must press on.
more damage overall because she saves 1 or 2 units. I think I'm gonna just throw her in. And then if we get Lulu, we'll have Mystic. Then we could decide if we need the extra Celestial. So this is looking real good. This guy hopefully will be out. I don't think he has a chance.
Stars here.
I think the main thing we lose to now is if, like, some way Urgot beats us. Like if he pulls the mech right off the jump. And we could try to position for that. We want GA. If we can't get that, we just want damage for GP, I think. Or QSS. Could, I was gonna say, could grab that. I think, because YouTube stuff, I'm gonna go for this, because it's funny when you hit hard. I could have grabbed like maybe Hodge or something for the Shaco instead, but I'm going for like ideally a super late game build.
Make it count!
You don't lose that much anymore from upgrading to 2-star variants. Like I lose 1 gold here. It used to be a lot more. So that's another thing that you should probably keep in mind. And let's see. Not really sure what else beats us that bad. I guess like a strong tank killing setup. Like blasters with red buff and Giant Slayer. But it would have to have some really beefy frontline with definitely a Bramble Vest, maybe even more. So next turn, ideally I get Lulu. If not, maybe I'll go for a Sorcerer or just a random Pirate just to get a little extra gold. If I go for the Sorcerer, I probably want to get Zerath. Mystic, I could go for Lulu or Karma, so I guess I'll hold this Karma just in case I get neither. Because that will give me the Dark Star again.
For life.
That guy is very strong.
End of the timeline, punk.
We are top 4 though. Do this. Probably throw the Shaco over here. A little bit, and then next turn I'm probably gonna roll a lot. That's going right on the GP. I think normally I would try to save time for the GA, but I'm probably just gonna make a Death Blade and put it on Shaco. Morello is really good, and he's gonna do like a ton of damage.
Heavy artillery for
Like if his
these
ult pops,
cowards.
he's probably deleting anything that's in it. With all that AP.
Where am I needed?
Now we prove our courage.
I missed Annie, which isn't a big deal, but
The tide turns.
that is, however. Stay there.
Live.
Shaco. I guess I could do it next round, it doesn't really matter. And that guy is gone. Out of this dimension. Or a galaxy. I love stupid puns. That's why Freak is probably my favorite person at Riot Games. But this build is called Barbecue Rumble, and you could probably guess why, even though you haven't seen too much of the Rumble. It just burns the hell out of people. Yeah, if I want to tech for Celestial, I would have to take out Jaco and Karma. So I'd have to have a Lulu 3. I mean Lulu. Probably 2-star, most likely, for it to be really worth. I think I'm actually just gonna make just that for now. When we get to the carousel, maybe we could get him some type of life steal, because that's really good on him. And there's half his team deleted. Ooh, looks like he lost to my clone, so we might actually get a first here. Fingers
Let's
crossed.
use all the colors.
I'm gonna roll down a bit more. I'm probably gonna go down to 20 gold. At the very end, when you think it's like dire straits, you should go down to 0.
I'm ready.
But if you don't think it's that serious, it's probably best to leave 20 to 30 gold, because it's a lot. You get a lot more econ back from it. Right, against his clone, so I'm gonna watch the fight more thoroughly this time to see if there's any positioning things I should probably change to make it better. Oh, that GP is godsend. I do think I high rolled quite a bit, especially the later the game got with all those GP items. Alright, I'm gonna go for Bramble or something for... Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bramble Vest. Just to make my team beefier. I'm probably gonna put it on Karma or Shaco. I think I'm throwing on Karma. Make this on Shaco. And start rolling a bit again. Missed the GP. It's very unlikely to get a 3-star 5 cost. Like, they buffed, like, they're so OP, it's basically a guaranteed first. But I missed a Lulu. But I don't know. And a Shaco. Oh my god, I keep missing stuff. But I don't know if it's really worth going for unless you're trying to either make a highlight or you're playing norms. Like, mathematically, it's probably not worth going for ever. Ooh.
For life.
Looks like I lose this round.
Lunchtime.
Come on, Rumble. I didn't think you would, but I was praying. Alright, so he has Shroud. I'm probably gonna move my mech and my GP. Didn't think about the Karma. I probably should have tried to move her too. But hopefully... Oh, the shot still hit the mech. Oh, GP didn't get his ult off. Yeah, this is probably GG second place. Bad positioning by me.
Live.
That's rough. But
Stars
it's
hear
still a
me.
really good build. If I positioned correctly, I think I would have beaten him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And I think last video I forgot to show the lobby. So I'm gonna try to do that this time without forgetting. And here we are. We got 30 LP. We're almost back to Plat 2. Hopefully soon enough we'll break into Diamond or maybe get back to Plat 1 at the low end. I really don't know if I can make Diamond, but I'm gonna try my hardest. But I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.